This place is where we live. It's where we work, where we grew up, where we raise our families. This place is our home, and what this place needs most is for each of us to work together for the benefit of all. When we live united, we help communities rise above the challenges. We'll achieve better graduation rates, more financial know-how, and healthier habits. We'll build a strong foundation where everyone has the opportunity to succeed, and this place will thrive.
When I was praying that, I was thinking like how it's gonna be hard for him because I wasn't able to speak a lot of English, and how I gonna teach him how to do everything.
The mission of Child Focus is making the difference. So you're trying to make a difference or the difference in a child's life.
It's a big opportunity for my kid, and I want to him start earlier because I want for him a better future.
I actually knew Diego when he was an early Head Start, when he was only 2, and he was very smart. He knew all of his letters already. He was 2. I couldn't believe it.
I think the school is like a very strong basis for his education in the future. He has more interaction with other kids. He learned more English, and he learned how to follow rules.
He's much more curious than he was before. He wants to read the same book, like Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, all over again because he's just fascinated by hearing the different words being said.
He just walked into the library and asked the lady in the desk, "Do you have the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom book?" And they said, "Sure, let me check." And then they find it, and he was all excited. All the time when I see this book, I think about Miss Elena because she brought that book to him, and he loved that book.
I can see this program helping to shape his future. Not only does he speak Spanish, but he will be speaking English, and he'll be able to, years from now, enter the job market being fully bilingual.
The school helps Diego and me and my husband. They help us, like as a family. It's not only for Diego, it's for us too. Thanks a lot, Miss Alina, for all your help. I know without you, we're gonna be lost.
Every foster child goes through a rough situation. Daily life for me a few years ago, it was difficult. I wasn't as motivated. I didn't go to school every day, and I wanted to go to college, but I didn't know exactly where I wanted to go and how I would be able to do that.
We liked each other immediately. He was very focused on what he wanted to do. One of the things that immediately impressed me was that he got a 26 on the ACT. And I said, this student has his head on right, and he really wants to succeed. So my job is to help him get there.
When you don't have anybody to tell your goals to, it's almost like you're just speaking to a wall. You might tell people, but they're not really listening. Your situation is not their concern. Hemi helped me, and George helped me because my future was their concern. My goals were also their goals, and they wanted to help me reach that. We would usually talk about my top choices for college. We would also talk about filling out college applications, and most importantly, I think George taught me in our sessions that I had to go out and I had to do the work. After all the different sources for my scholarships, I had a full ride my first year, and I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket.
Since John and I have been working together, I've seen John mature. I've seen him develop balance in his life, and these are things that he's told me that he's doing. He has fun at college, but yet he's very serious. Even when I'm not mentoring him. I just want him to know that I'm always there for him.
I've learned just these little things just from my meetings and sessions with George. And I just want to thank him, and I want to tell him that he's a great person and he's a great mentor. I think that United Way has done a great job in not only helping the Hemi program change lives, but it's also helped other programs influence people's lives in a positive way too. Do not let anyone or anything keep you from reaching your dreams. You can accomplish them.
I just went through a breakup with my kid's mom. I was homeless. I had lost a really good job that I had. Before I had gotten custody of the kids, I was on a path to self-destruction.
He was very quiet, uncertain. He wasn't sure of the choices that he had, a little depressed. I felt like he was about ready to give up if this didn't work out for him.
I would say when I was at my lowest point, we were sleeping in this room. It was a one-bedroom apartment, and the room that we were in had nothing in it. I remember laying the garbage bags out flat so the kids would have something comfortable to lay on rather than the floor. And I remember once they fell asleep that night, I broke down and started crying.
Helping Greg overcome the anxiety of all of a sudden raising two kids by himself was just a matter of, it's kind of like a picture. There's a big picture, but within that picture, there's little pixels that make up that picture. So we had to really break that down and see where we needed to immediately start first.
People within the Brighton Center, they let you know, no, this is not where it ends. This is just where it begins. And there's a future out there. There's a big world out there, and we can help you get ready for it.
He was more vocal, more interactive, and he just I saw him feeling strengthened.
The future for us is we're gonna be comfortable. We're gonna have everything that we need.
We were in my office a few weeks ago, and we were having a conversation, and when he came in my office, his walk was different. Because he walked with his head up instead of his head down. And that was powerful to me.
I was in a very, very dark place before, and never thought that I was gonna leave that darkness. And then finally, the Brighton Center helped me realize that I do have a bright future, that I'm heading towards a bright future. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel.
When it comes to the education, financial stability, and health of our community, what this place needs is you. We need each one of us working to create real, long-term change with United Way. So give, advocate, volunteer, because great things happen when we live united.